Hey guys, it's your boy Sushi here with another Etheria restart video. So as you can see on the screen, we have Navette and then Tating's actual kit numbers out. So let's just review them right now. This is the first time I'm seeing the actual numbers, so we'll see. But let's just check her out first. She looks really good, honestly. She looks really nice. She looks like Plume, honestly. She could definitely be Plume's sister, like twin sister, long lost sister. Let's check the booba out. Can I zoom in on the booba? Bruh, why can't I zoom in on the booba? Come on, devs. Oh, she got a back tattoo? Oh, shit, that's crazy. Her booba look nice, actually. Very nice booba. Look at it move. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I noticed she got a tacit mark on her thigh. What is this? Why does she have a tacit mark on her thigh? Like, why? Why? Anyway, she looks really good. Let's take a look at her actual skills and her HP and all that stuff. So she's supposed to be an effect accuracy scaling CC slash DPS. And holy crap, she's actually really fast. Wow, 124 speed, base speed is actually really, really fast. That's kind of crazy. HP's whatever, defense whatever. Attack 919. Let's compare to Messiah. She has very little attack compared to Messiah and Yeli. Yeah, she only has 919. I guess because she's going to be effect accuracy scaling. So, yeah, so her speed is very fast. So that's really, really good. Really, really good. All right, let's take a look at her first skill. So, Petrify, we know. So, single damage Petrify, of course, deals 2 hits with a 15% chance to inflict Petrify. Is that max? Okay, so wow. So the Petrify chance on her S1 is actually really low. Even max, it is only going to be 15%. So, I mean, it is 2 hits, but still, right? So she has 15% chance to inflict Petrify, Soul Shroud. She cannot crit when dealing damage, 1% accuracy. She actually has increased damage against affinity, disadvantaged bosses, and ignores. Okay. So what does this mean? So she's hollow, right? So she's green, so she's strong against blue bosses, okay, and ignores 0.35. If the target's under crowd control or is in affinity, ignores 0.45% of the def. This capped at 200%. Okay, so these are a lot of numbers. We're gonna have to take a look at exactly how much damage she does. But the effect accuracy is capped at 200. So you want her to have 200% effect accuracy. They literally tell you. Shells do not trigger this passive. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so reading that again. So she's just going to ignore defense. Wait, but like they didn't give us like an actual number, right? Because okay, so 1%. So let me do some quick math then. So we have dealing 1% effect accuracy. So let's say she has 200% effect accuracy. So it's going to be 200 times 0.45. So let me just pop that in a calculator really quick. So 200 times 0.45. That's 90%? Whoa, 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 wait. She's gonna ignore more defense than Messiah? Excuse me? Wait, am I doing this wrong? 0.45 times 200 is 90% defense. Holy crap, there's no way she's going to ignore 90% defense. Let me check. I think Messiah ignores 70% defense. Holy shit. Oh my god, she's gonna nuke even harder than Messiah? Dude, she's gonna get perma-banned. Then we have to play Messiah. Look, Messiah only ignores 70% defense, but she ignores 90% defense. You definitely have to have S1 max because S1 makes it 0.25%. So you're literally going from like 60, 70, or no, maybe like 50% defense ignore all the way to 90% defense ignore if you get the 200% effect accuracy, which is pretty normal, right? You can easily get that. Holy crap, guys. That's insane. This is hype. This is hype. Let's look at our S2 Samsara. Buff, steal, single damage. So one target, right? One target. Old Karma, 3 hits, 160%. 65% chance to steal buffs. When they have no buffs, deal more damage. Okay, so she's kind of a mix, right? She's kind of like Messiah and Lilium with the little CC in there, like Petrify CC. Actually, Lilium CCs. Okay, but yeah, right? It seems like her third skill we know is gonna be AoE, right? So that could be like an AoE Messiah nuke. But then this second skill looks even stronger than Messiah's S2, maybe, right? Because she can first steal buffs, and then she can deal extra damage. So wait, so let's think about this. I don't know exactly how this works, but let's say what happens if she deals 3 hits, right? Let's say the first hit, the enemy only has 1 buff. So if she steals that first buff from the first hit, does that mean that the next 2 hits deal extra damage? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. So this doesn't look as important as maxing S1, like if you're low on lattices and you need to decide which skills to prioritize. This doesn't seem as crazy as skill 1. So skill 1 definitely I would prioritize. I have 12 lattices, so I could probably max out right away. I probably won't max out or level up the Ting yet, but this skill looks really really good too. Could be some big damage single target nuke, right? Like if some character has like defense down already and you need to get rid of them right away, and you don't have Lilium, or you use Lilium already, or they took Lilium or the Lilium's banned, whatever the case may be, this might be able to nuke a character, like the big problem character. Like if you're trying to nuke down like a Rahu or a Holden against a triple healer team, you could just steal all the buffs, steal the artisan shield, and just nuke him. That could work. That could definitely work. Wow, she got some nice booba. Ooh, not bad. I need to zoom in, bro. When can I zoom in? Maybe after I summon her tonight. Anyway, let's look at the S3. So we have CC, AoE, block, and petrify. Block cannot be applied with any buff. Holy shit. Petrify, yeah, we know. Deals 3 hits of 160% damage to all enemies, each hit with a 50% chance to inflict a 2-turn block and 25% chance to inflict 1-turn petrify. So 3 hits, 25% petrify. That's actually pretty good. So she doesn't strip or anything on this S3, right? But she should still get the extra ignore defense damage or buff, right? From her S1. So block the 2 turns, 25%. Okay, so it doesn't. If you're gonna use her for turn 1, right? Like CC cleave type of games or teams, you don't really need to have uh level 5 here. You don't really need, but you definitely need these 3 things, right? The petrify definitely, the damage definitely. So she doesn't. Oh, it also depends. Oh, we can check her prowess. We can see where her speed is at, but definitely this has to be max. If anything, like bare minimum for people with like who are low on lattices, bare minimum this has to be S5. This has to be level 5. This has to be 1. I think this is the least priority, to be honest. And then this should be 4. So maybe 514. So that's like what, 3 lattices? 7 lattices, right? So yeah. Okay, let's take a look at the prowesses. So let's see where her speed and stuff are. So let's look at this first. Boom, of course. Effect accuracy, of course. Effect accuracy. Effect res. Why would she need effect res? Oh, damn. She got some nice booba. No cap. What is that in between her booba? Is that like a necklace or a tattoo right in between her booba? I'm gonna have to double check with my chat later when we summon her. We're gonna do some research on her. Yeah, yeah. All right. So where's her speed? Oh, snap. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Her speed is not even on her S1. Usually her speed is on her S1. Oh, what if they made her speed on her S2? Because S2 is probably the weakest one. Like, you don't really need it as much. Nice. This is a very nice pose, though. Nice booba. Nice. I literally can't stop looking at her booba. But yeah, so we have attack on the S1. S2. Oh, S2, we have the effect accuracy. Yeah, so then still, so S2 is probably still lowest priority then, in my opinion. And then speed on the S3, of course. So definitely 514. Like no joke, guys. Bare minimum 514. You can make up for the effect accuracy on modules, but 514 is going to be my bare minimum. I think for my account, since I have 12 lattices, maybe I'll get some lucky extra copies, but I think I'm just gonna max her. I don't think there's any reason for me not to max her. Honestly, my plume is not even maxed. My plume is like 442 or something like that. Oh man. But she looks pretty crazy. This ignore defense. Technically, she's gonna ignore 90% defense. So even if she has less attack than Messiah, I don't know if it actually is gonna matter too much. You know, because if my math is right, which I'm pretty sure it is, 90% defense ignore is insane, guys. Holy shit. All right, let's look at her Booba one last time before we go to over to Ting. I mean, De Ting. Very nice. Very pretty. Very pretty. I like the design. Looks very nice. Very, very nice. All right, let's go over to De Ting over here. Holy crap. All right, let's look at his. So he's supposed to be like a defense scaling like protector, right? So he has 1,011 defense and 9,500 HP. So let's compare that to where's Rahu? Rahu or Holden? Holden 948 and 10.7. Wait, what? What? His defense is way higher than Holden's, but his HP is I think a little lower. Yeah, but that's fine. But his defense is crazy. Wait, why'd I click Nahor? And where is Rahu? Am I blind? Oh, Rahu is here. Rahu. Okay, so he has like 100 more defense than both of them. Why am I clicking Chloros? He has 100 more defense than both of them, and then a little bit and then 1,000 less HP. Okay, but that's not really that important. Holden has 120 speed. Rahu has 117. Okay, so how fast is the Ting? Why is the Ting 125 speed? Why is he faster than Navet? Excuse me? No way, bro. No way he's faster than Navet. How is he faster than Navet? That doesn't make any sense. Dude, bro. That's not okay, dude. Why? Why is he 125 speed? That's ridiculous. There's no way. Okay. The only thing I can think of, like the only reason why he's 125 speed is that he has to do like no damage, right? Please tell me he does 0 damage compared to like Holden and Rahu. He has to do no damage at all because he is way too fast to be doing huge nukes of damage. Okay, there's no way. All right, Gleam Waker, single damage, cooldown increase. That's crazy. 360% his own defense. Dude, he's gonna do too much damage, bro. And then a 25% chance to extend all their skill cooldowns. Holy shit. You know what? Wait. Does this mean that a turn 1 player who wants to build him fast could use him fast as well? Because if you have... What the fuck? Reduces turn meter reduction effect on all allies by 80%? Bro, you guys can literally hear it in my voice. Like, Navette is cool and all, and she seems very good, but this guy seems broken, and I've only read one skill. 80%, that's not okay. That's what the fuck. I think I have to build him too. I have no choice but to build this guy too. Like, no joke, guys. No joke. Oh my god, his speed is 125. Reduces turn meter reduction. 80%. Bruh, this has to be max. S1 has to be max. Turn meter reduction is huge. So like against Freya, against Plume. Wait. So doing the math, right? So actually, does Plume push? Let me check. Does Plume push or does Plume like does she push her teammate or does she push the enemies back? Let me see. So she increases. Okay, so never mind. So this doesn't work against Plume. This doesn't work against Plume. So it will work against Mio and Mia. It'll work against Freya. Freya's a passive debuff type of thing. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yo, Mia and Mia are kind of cooked. It'll work against Ray Mary, right? Ray Mary steals turn meter. Oh my god, what the fuck? This character's broken. I think I have to use him too. I have no choice but to use this guy too because he's so fast. Jesus, bro. All right, let's look at the S2, man. Bruh. Holy crap. Wait, let me look at his speed again. He's 125, right? How fast is Mia? Why is he 4 speed faster than Mia? This might be a direct nerf to Mia. Right? Lily is 127. Freya's 120. He's 1 speed slower than Freya. What the hell, dude? But why is he faster than the vet? If anything, she should be one speed faster than him. Lily's 127. Why is literally no, I don't understand. Why is he ridiculously fast? He's 5 speed faster than Doki Doki. This is nah 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 nah. All right, S2. Turn meter decrease, a single control and taunt, 3 hits of his defense. He's gonna do some big fucking damage, bro. Why? Why is he gonna do so much damage? So he's gonna decrease the turn meter. So 3 hits. Oh shit. So he can potentially push somebody back 105% if all 3 of them hit. So does he need effect accuracy? He might need a little effect accuracy. He might need maybe 1 defense, 2 effect accuracy, or 2 defense, 1 effect accuracy. I don't know if you need crit on him. It doesn't seem like I don't know how much damage he's gonna do, but we'll have to test it. But we'll see. But he looks like I have to. I think I have to build this guy too. God damn. Inflict a 2-turn taunt. 2-turn taunt? Rin is only 1-turn taunt. Jesus Christ, bro. Oh my god. What is this character, bro? I mean, technically, you don't really need the 2-turn taunt, right? You don't really need it, so maybe a level 4 on this one. But this shit needs to be maxed. Oh my god. All right, S3. Okay, we're gonna finally figure out what torpor means. So speed, he reduces speed, and then torpor, unable to gain turn meter plus effects. Wow. Can you even dispel that? Can you even dispel torpor? So like, so then let's say, so oh my god. Oh my god, never mind. So he counters plume too. If he gets to go before plume, he's gonna counter. Actually, he even going after plume, right? He can put it on the teammates and then they can't get pushed up. Jesus Christ, this character's broken. Honestly, I'm starting to think he's more of a priority to build than Navette because I only have 12 lattices. This is not okay. He's literally honestly is he might be usable for turn 1 looking at this now because he can slow down the turn 2 team even further. Oh my god. Okay, so what's Sanctulin? Let's see. Each time damage is taken, blocks damage equal to 110% of Lumi Warden's the Ting's defense, reducing damage taken to a minimum of 20% of the original damage that. Wait, what does that mean? I'm trying to read this. Does this mean reducing damage taken to a minimum of 20% of the original damage? Wait, does this mean that he mitigates 80% damage or does he mitigate 20% damage? Reducing damage taken to a minimum of 20%. So I think this means he reduces by 20% max. I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not my brain is not processing this properly right now, but holy shit. Wait, and you get Sanctulin for 3 turns? Yo, if he's a turn 2, if he's on a turn 2 team, good luck killing the turn 2 team. You're literally never going to kill the turn 2 team. But looking at this, it's possible for us to like turn 1 players because I don't want to play turn 2. I just don't. Okay, like everybody's going to standard, aggro, whatever, but I just don't want to play turn 2 like at all. Okay, like I don't want to play any healers, anything like that. All right, maybe I have to change eventually, but right now I still don't want to play turn 2. But he looks like he's usable for turn 1 too because if you get him fast, right, you make him fast as fuck and you let him go first, the turn 2 team might not be able to do anything. And turn 1 team, let's say there's like a Mio or whatever on the other team and you have Bulwark or you have Mia on the other team, like he can just stop the Mia and Mio from doing their thing. Even if they get CC'd, right? Or at least it forces Mio to use S2 instead. Wow. But then if you run Bulwark, then it's fine against. Then Mio is going to be useless. Jesus. So he gets Sanctulin for 3 turns, 2 turns speed down, and Torpor. Holy crap. Damn. Okay, you don't really need him. You don't really need him on S level 5 here. Definitely level 4 though. So for my recommended, like what I'm looking like bare minimum, this got to be 5, this got to be 1, and this got to be 4. So I think both characters are 5, 1, 4. bare minimum. But I think I need to run like I need to run this guy too. He looks too broken for me not to run him. All right, let's look at the prowesses. Okay, effect accuracy and effect res. I don't know why he needs effect res though. So I'm starting to think. I'm starting to think that he's more of like a tanky debuffer and buffer rather than just a straight turn two. He looks like because he's so fast, right? So he's just a slightly tankier like debuffer. Oh man, he's kind of like Lilith then, but he's like way faster than Lilith. Jesus Christ. And he's like a red type. So against Sanya, Rahu, even against Nivette. Jesus Christ, this is not okay. All right, let's look at where the speed and attack are. So speed is on the S1. Okay, that's normal, right? That's expected. Defense, all defense on the S2. And effect accuracy on the S3. Jesus, bro. Yeah, 514 I'm thinking for both of these characters. This is insane. This is insane, guys. This is we're gonna be pulling for both of them on stream tonight, but I don't have enough lattices for both of them. Come on now. Come on now. I'm going to let me turn on the volume for my game so we can listen to what they sound like. But this is kind of crazy. Let me up the volume a little more. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Well, it sounds cute. That's good. That's good. Let's see what the Ting sounds like. Oh wait, the Ting has the same voice actor. What am I saying? But Nivette was new, right? But cool, cool, cool. All right, I think that's it for this review, guys. What in the world is about to happen to the RTA meta, bro? Like, what is going on, bro? Booba. What is going on? Like, no joke. These two characters are about to make even more people quit. What, bro? Holy crap, guys. All right, so that's it for the video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment your thoughts down below. Let me know what you guys think about these characters, if you're going to pull them or whatever, which one you're more excited for, stuff like that. And then subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. When we're pulling the characters tonight, right before we pull, we're going to be giving away a monthly pass for Etheria Restart, for Wuthering Waves, any game you want. We're going to be pulling right on stream. And I'll see you guys on stream or in the next video. Bye.